Introduction to LA. We're getting ready to fly to LA and getting ready for our cruise. What are we going to see first? Los Angeles, affectionately known as LA, is a city brimming with entertainment, culture, and diverse neighborhoods. From the iconic Hollywood sign to the sandy beaches of Malibu, LA offers an eclectic blend of experiences. Santa Monica is far better than staying at Long Beach, Tucker.
Staying at the Shore Hotel, Santa Monica Pier. The Shore Hotel is a chic boutique hotel located in Santa Monica, directly across from the famous Santa Monica Pier. The Shore Hotel offers a prime location for experiencing the energy of Santa Monica with ease to shops, restaurants, and beaches.
Awesome. One thing we can try is a hop on, hop off bus. We've done this in many places we've traveled, and we find it to be the best and most exciting way to see neighborhoods.
Things to do. We can visit the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Griffith Observatory, the Getty Center, or even Venice Beach.
As well as all the homeless encampments. When it's all said and done, we're now departing from Long Beach. It will be about a 45 to 60-minute Uber ride to get to there from Santa Monica. Get ready to go. Guys Burgers, here we come.
The cruise to Hawaii from LA. We're going to escape to the Hawaiian island with a 14-night cruise from LA. Enjoy beautiful sunsets, pristine beaches, and volcanic landscapes.
Exciting.
Woohoo!
First stop after 4 days at sea. Hopefully, Joe, you're still good. Port number 1 is Hilo, Hawaii. By the way, there are only 12 letters in the Hawaiian alphabet. Hilo, Hawaii offers a vibrant blend of natural beauty and cultural charm. This itinerary guides us through some of Hilo's top attractions, showcasing its serene landscapes, rich history, and delectable treats. And look, there's our cruise ship.
One of the things I suggest we do in Hilo, since we won't have a car, is a Hilo walking tour. This is the map. Everything here was within a 2-kilometer walk, and the next slides will break down in detail things that we should see.
So I want you to pronounce this over me, but I'm going to go the Liliuokalani Gardens, the Tranquil Escape. Here's something that looks really cool that we can try and do. Say it again, Liliuokalani.
Then we can visit Coconut Island, also known as Mokuola.
Yeah, that's way easier than mine.
Take a short stroll across a bridge to Coconut Island. So we'll give that a try.
Hilo Bay Bayfront Park, a nice waterfront relaxation. It'd be kind of cool. Maybe just hang around there for a little bit, look at the views. We might even try some surfing.
We can stroll into town and we can check out the farmer's market.
I'm sure Joe will be hungry by then. Downtown Hilo, the historic charm, another cool little place to look at when we're walking. Art galleries, maybe not so much. Cafes, we can get
an espresso.
There you go.
The Wailoa River looks like it's part of the walking trail with some open spaces and ponds. Looks like it's part of that same walking path along the city front there.
Kind of good place we could put our boats there as well. Big Island Candies, Sweet Delights. We actually like some of their candies and chocolates and stuff, so we can give this a shot.
Then we're off to our favorite spot,
Maui.
Get ready for a beautiful day in Maui where you can enjoy the warm sun, breathtaking views, and vibrant culture. Explore the island at our own pace and savor the beauty of this tropical paradise.
We're actually in there for a long time too, which is going to be kind of cool. Choices, I think we've got a rental car picked right now, reserved by us. There it is, by Penny. And we'll take the rental car and just do a whole lot of stuff around Maui. We have a good idea of what to do as we've been there before. So for Joe and Tracy, it'll be a good little view of the island.
And it's a 5 or 10-minute walk, or we can hop in an Uber.
There we go.
Halfway to Hana is one of the things we could do. Again, none of these things we have to do, but there are a bunch of points that maybe we can spend 2 or 3 hours on the road to Hana, listening to the Shaka tour, and see some things that maybe we didn't see last time, and Joe and Tracy can see for the first time.
It's actually very cool. We can also tour Kihei. I think that's how you say it, Kihei.
Kihei.
Visit the shops at Wailea, which is kind of neat. Kihei is where the banyan tree is?
No, Kihei is
No,
south.
disregard. But there's more beaches. Watch out for sharks because there are encounters.
And Lahaina, this is where the cruise ship was supposed to go and we would have tendered in. This is where the fire was. And the banyan tree, believe it or not, is still standing. So in order to get where our next stop is going to be, we'll be transiting Lahaina. It would be worth a stop and check it out and see how they're rebuilding. And this will be on our way to possibly whale watching. We went on a whale watching tour there before. It was pretty good. Not sure if they're still running them. If we do decide to do it because we have time and there's whales, it's approximately $100 per person. Again, if we decide to do that.
Did I go on the whale watching tour with you? I don't think I did. Can't believe you did it without me.
Sorry. But we go through Lahaina to get to
Dukes. Woohoo! This is really good. Really, really. Tracy, you have to have the whole pie too. You can't just take a couple of pieces. But if you want,
you can eat the
and
rest.
I'll finish it off.
So the suggestion again, and all this can change, is to go up to Duke's for the sunset and have a dinner and some hulu pie.
End of the day, we're probably going to be exhausted, hopefully full, and be looking forward to go back to the boat.
The next day, the next port is Honolulu. We're there all day as well. And this day trip will take you through historical sites, immerse you in Hawaiian culture, and offer opportunities for relaxation with delicious food.
I like food. It's more like Honolulu is kind of like Miami for what it's worth.
At this point now, John has rented a car. I am unsure if we are going to require a car for Penny, George, Joe, and Tracy. We can make those decisions closer to, but as of now, John has a car rented.
One of the things we have to do after we watched Pearl Harbor is visit the Pearl Harbor Memorial, and it's actually kind of cool. We've seen the movie, so now we get to actually see it in life, real life.
I've never done this, but one of the things I stumbled on, again, was a hop-on, hop-off tour. Because we're all there all day, it might be a good opportunity to see some of Waikiki through the trolley tour.
And a lot of these things we're just suggesting. One of the most fun we have is when we just sort of walk around and something just happens and we start going with it.
So some of the things to do in Waikiki is, of course, the beach, and we may see some surfing from there. And other than that, we're just going to figure it out.
John and Holly were wanted to go on the North Shore to see a surfing and some pipe thing competition. So they're gonna. This is where they may break off if they're still gonna do that. And John and Holly will go to the North Shore. And the remaining four of us will just hang around and
check out Waikiki.
Exactly.
One of the other things to check out that is highly recommended is the Polynesian Culture Center. And this is a good place to go to see how we would have learned some of this had we gone to a luau. But in lieu of going to a luau, this might be a spot that we want to check out. And I believe it's on the trolley tour.
Lanai Beach. The quintessential Hawaiian escape. We've not been to a beach and actually stayed there for a bit. We can actually maybe spend an hour or two at the beach and just chill out.
We don't have a spot to have dinner. Not sure if we'll be meeting up with John and Holly at this point, but this is just a prime example of some different dinner places that we can go to and the spectacular views of ocean and mountains.
Very cool.
Our next port is
Nawaliwili, Kauai. See, I told you there's 12 freaking letters. They're all the same. Anyways, we're not there for a long time, but we're there for a good time.
I do have a car rented. It was one of the more expensive ones. It's a small island with not a whole lot to do. There was really nothing locally to do by the cruise port, so it was still worth renting the car. And click next. Here's some of the things we can do.
It's just going all around looking at different things. The scenic coastlines are pretty much all of the Hawaiian Islands, but it'd be kind of neat. We're only in Hawaii this one time, really, and it's kind of neat to see as much as we possibly can, and driving's a good way to do it.
One of the spots that was suggested to see, if we can and if we have time, is driving up to the Waimea Canyon. As you can see, the views are pretty spectacular.
That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then we explore... I stand by. Oh, I lost it. If I go up, we're going to explore Pupui Beach. There's another thing to do. Plus, the Spouting Horn is a very cool blowhole that hopefully we can find and see it, because when the oceans go through it, the water spouts up out of it. It's a very powerful force. It's very, very impressive.
We can also take a tour of the old town with its historic charm, looking at some of the buildings and the vibrant atmospheres.
Now we have gone for 4 days at sea again.
But we have left Mexico, or left Hawaii.
We've left Hawaii. No more Hawaiian music. We'd be playing some Mexican music, but let's see how quickly Penny can find Mexican music.
Keep talking.
I'm going to keep talking. So after 4 days at sea, and hopefully smooth sailing and smooth days, we're going to head on to Ensenada, Mexico. The reason we have to go to Ensenada is because every cruise needs to stop at somewhere outside of the U.S. And since Hawaii is in the U.S., we need to go to Ensenada, Mexico. Lots of bars. We're there for 6 hours, 5 hours it looks like actually, and just walk around and get off the ship and get our feet back on land. There's more history and culture in Ensenada. Again, we'll look all around of it. Don't stray too far away from it though, because you may get into some cartels. And we're going to do a self-walking tour. We don't need to rent a vehicle, so we'll just walk around, kind of like we did in Cozumel.
Cozumel, we had a van.
Cozumel, we had a van. Exactly.
However, one of the things I do want to do is go and watch the seals. They look like they're right by the cruise ship, so I think this is a must-do.
And Tracy might be able to bring one home.
So the other things to do in Ensenada are wine tasting, going to the beach, and checking out their culinary delights, and of course their arts and culture.
And after our nice long cruise, we've had good times, good food, good meals, good wine.
And good memories.
And good memories. Back to LA, and are quickly hurried off the boat to get to the airport so we can make our flight and get home.